Our plans have changed a little bit. Tonight at 10 p.m. it's supposed to start thunderstorming. We are going to make the most of today. Once we kind of get this stuff sorted out, me and the older 4 kids are going to go float the Caddo. I actually don't know how long it's gonna take. My guess is like 2 hours, but I don't know if it's gonna be like 45 minutes or like 3.5 hours. So we'll see. Have you guys liked camping here?
Yeah, it was fun.
Y'all have played all around in these woods, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you have the poison ivy to show for it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, let's finish packing up. We are basically done packing up. We really liked Site 111. It's got a direct path down to the bathrooms. It's back away from any street lights. It's not in the middle of all the RVs. We were only up about 3 sites that way the first night we were here, and I noticed a bunch of dog noises. We heard generators. So this was way quieter. We felt like we were actually in the woods camping by the lake. It's right there. So this was a great site. There's still more to get inside the van, but we're nearly packed up. Drop off. The Washita postmark. Theoretically, me, May, Baxter, Silas, and Moses are gonna be floating the river here in a little while. Right there is the bottom of Lake DeGray. That's where it flows out, and right now it's barely flowing.
It's all lies. It's freezing.
I'm sticking my feet in. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, but wait, we could get used to that.
Yeah.
It's not really that bad. Everybody needs feet in, and you need to vote yes or no. I don't want to do it with grumping, but I think it could be a fun afternoon.
Yeah.
At the start of this trip, one of the things y'all said y'all wanted to do was go tubing.
Yep.
And so this is kind of our chance. All right, Silas, your vote is?
Definitely.
Moses?
Yes.
Baxter?
Nada.
May?
I mean, it could be fun, but it is kind of cool.
I think our vote is no.
Your vote is kind of yes, kind of no.
Yeah.
I think you'll have a good time. I think you would like to do it.
Y'all should do it.
It's not even sunny.
It's supposed to get more and more sunny and about 5 degrees warmer over the next 3 hours. All right, Baxter, you make the wraps. I'm gonna walk down to the boat launch and see how fast the water's moving and then make a decision. When our kids were little, we made all the decisions, but now we're trying to make decisions more that really take into account everybody's input. I think it could be really nice. So lovely. Did you already hear about the plan, Baxter? If it takes us like 8 minutes to get where I think we're going, and we're having a blast, then we could always say, oh, it was faster than we thought. But if it takes 28 minutes to get there and we're freezing,
Then we can be done.
then we can be done.
I'm all ready.
Guaranteed it's going to take us longer. 100%. When me and Ethan tubed in the Murphy's River.
The last time I was here, I was up there. God was working sin out of me. He was helping me grow in sensitivity to sin. It seems so much more stark back then, and I still see him working sin out of my heart. But coming back here shows me what a distinct shift has happened to where overt sexual sin is no longer something that's a huge draw for me, but what's a huge draw for me now is anger and grumbling and wanting things to go my way. But it's an interesting thing to see the passage of time and to feel the difference that God has made in my life, and yet know the weight of sin is still very heavy and there's still so much further to go. One thing that's kind of interesting too, not just the things about me that are different, but also the things about me that are the same. One thing I've had the chance to do on this trip is visit with 3 different friends, a couple of whom knew me fairly well, but even just talking with them has caused me to reflect on who I was then, like 22, 23 years ago here at college, and who I am now. Not just how those 2 people are different, but also how those 2 people are the same. As a mother now, that's an interesting thing for me to ponder, that my children, well, they may have particular areas that need sorting out by God and even by us. Not like we control them, but discipline and input into their lives and instruction. There are ways that they have been made that are uniquely parts of who they are. And that's what we're trying to do as parents, is we're not trying to make them all be a chip off the old block or do what we think they should do. But really, how have you been created? What unique characteristics exist in you that God can use for His glory and that can make the world a more excellent place to be? Bye, Fisher and Theo and Lukey. Refreshing.
That's exactly how she said it.
I don't want to sit.
You have to sit on your bottom. You are flowing pretty good.
Fun. Woo! 1 to 10.
1.
It was a 1? It was the worst?
I'll give it a 3 because the water was clear at some point.
3 out of 10?
For tubing, for playing in it would have been like it's 7 or an 8, but for tubing it was slow. There were like a few rapidy parts, but for tubing,
That's what river tubing is
I
like.
would not suggest.
Moses, 1 to 10.
5.5.
1 being awful, 10 being awesome.
It was fun in the sense of us floating. I don't think I would ever do that again unless it was taller, like as in bigger,
Yes.
deeper water. Oh, probably a 4.
4.
2.
A 2?
I enjoyed it less than I hated it.
You hated it more than you enjoyed it?
Yes. Like if I had shoes, it might have been better. But like walking on all those rocks and stuff, my feet are so sore.
I would do it again if like on a Saturday or Sunday. Yeah.
Saturday or Sunday would be awesome. This day was like slow. So we had to like go across little sandbars or rock bars. I would rate it a 5 or a 6. It was fun. Welcome to Texas. Woo! I heard a yee-haw.
Let's finish this sucker. Thanks.
So here's that.
Whoa.
Awesome.
Hey, baby, you want some
I got a killer good sandwich.